Do you guys even know how long it's been? It's been so long for several things. One, I haven't seen you guys in a while. How have you been doing? I hope you've been doing well. I've missed you guys, to be perfectly honest. Um, just a little bit of catching up we gotta do. You'd be wondering, why isn't this Dark Souls? I want the Noob's Guide to Dark Souls from a noob. You piece of crap, what are you doing? Well, I kind of have a little bit of a story that I need to tell you guys about Dark Souls, about just me lately, and I know that I always make excuses. Also, real quick, before we get back into this Let's Play, I have bought all the DLC for this game. Well, I didn't buy all of it. A friend of mine actually gifted me some of it, and then I was just like, I'm gonna buy the rest of it. So, guys, this Let's Play is now going to include everything. Okay, all the DLC is going to be included. Everything, every character, all that should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Cool. So, yeah, it's been a long time since I played New Vegas. You'll also notice, I've actually been kind of doing some thinking on this Let's Play, and I kind of almost wanted to start over. Because since figuring this out, since, starting this Let's Play, I should say, I have learned how to play New Vegas significantly better, and I have learned to record significantly better, and I am now super over-encumbered. This sucks. Yeah, I'm super over-encumbered all of a sudden. Oh, yes, I remember all that is happening. And by the way, this is all the stuff from starting a new character with the DLC, so it's going to be crazy. But I need to give you some things. But
Fine by
yeah,
me.
I don't want to give you Caesar's armor, because then he's going to wear it. Take the metal armor, take that. And then take the chainsaw. Yeah. Okay. So guys, again, a couple of things about this. The DLC is going to raise our maximum level cap by 15. So we're now going to be able to go to level 45. Super cool. It's been a really long time since I played this character. Like, a very long time. Like, over 6 months. So you'll have to forgive me if this first episode is a little bit me just trying to figure everything out and figure out what's going on and just kind of trying to get back into this, because I'm thinking at this point, and I say this a lot, and I apologize, I'm thinking at this point we're gonna get back into Let's Playing. I've really missed it, and I think it's a couple things that I actually kind of want to talk about to you guys. And this is gonna kind of get personal, so what I'm gonna do with this, just so it's optional, I'm gonna be putting stuff away, I'm gonna be kind of figuring out what we're gonna be doing, but I'll be talking about what's been going on with me. So if you just want to skip all the personal stuff, all the storing of items, feel free to skip it. I'm not insulted. Just go ahead. And for those of you who are interested, here's kind of what's been going on. I got a king.
Hey, you're the one who's been
I have been helping people out. So over the last month, and then the previous months before that, I have been transitioning into going to college. From starting to do live streams over my summer vacation to just getting into college and doing a lot of other things. And a lot of things, one thing people don't really know about me very often is that I actually suffer from depression quite frequently. And it's not like I'm laying in bed doing nothing, but it's like I don't have any motivation to do some of the things that I really enjoy. For instance, lately I've been having a lot of trouble with, oh, I have my fists out, whoops. I've been having a lot of trouble with getting into writing because I've just felt like it hasn't been very good quality, so I just haven't wanted to write something bad. Just something like that. And then for Let's Playing, I definitely haven't felt that my Let's Playing is on par, and it's just hard. Because I love, love, love playing video games, and I love playing them on the internet, but I hate the rendering process, I hate the editing, I hate all that. I just wish I could play, you know, and that's what live streaming offers me. It offers me a way to actually sit down and play without having to do all the editing. What are our stats on this character real quick? Skills. Okay, so we have 100 speech, 90 science. Okay, we'll want to get that up. By the way, I talked a lot in the early part of the series about how we're going to build this character. With 15 more levels, we're going to be able to build this character to a maximum efficiency. Okay, we're level 18. We're actually not that well leveled. Okay, Guns 88. Okay, yeah, so for the sake of the Let's Play, I was kind of just increasing combat skills. Okay. Cool stuff. We have a lot of work to do. Should be good. Yeah, so I suffer from depression a lot, and again, Let's Playing is just really hard for me because I just don't enjoy the process. So, I don't know, it's kind of hard. And I also started this Let's Play way back when, actually when I hadn't figured out my identity online yet. And when I say that, I actually literally mean that I styled the beginning of this Let's Play off of a YouTuber named Cool18, who, by the way, if you're watching this, you should just go watch him. His Let's Play, this is far better than mine. Yeah, so I really hadn't figured myself out yet, who I was online. I really didn't have the identity as Iron Squire. And I know that a lot of you who watch my videos consistently know me as Iron Squire. And I'm not saying that I have like 500,000 views. Holy moly, that would be crazy. But like the 50 of you who actually watch, first of all, know that I really love and appreciate you. But second, I mean, you have come in mostly with me as me, but there was a time when I wasn't. Anyway, kind of getting back to this. You've already done your...
Well, now, look what rolled in.
Oh, yeah, huh? Okay, I just kind of want to take a quick look at the quest that we have done. Left my heart. Yeah, we just killed Kaiser, I remember that. Okay, we just did that stuff with Kachino. Return to the king and let him know the situation with the NCR has been diffused. Head to the train station in the Northwest Freeside to negotiate with the NCR. Oh, okay, we just did that. I know we're working for Mr. House, so... How little we know. Heartache by the number. Okay, so we have done Cass's quest. Okay, cool. If I remember correctly, yeah, we've also done Raoul's quest, and we are working with Boone.
Caesar's dead. Bet he didn't see this coming when he was having his coffee this morning.
I highly
Still,
doubt it.
It's not gonna stop the Legion. It might not even slow them down.
Still feels pretty good, though, doesn't it? Caesar was kind of a jerk.
Yeah. That was some kind of stunt we pulled. Whatever happens from here on out, we killed that prick in the middle of his fortress. Ought to give the rest of them something to think about.
Yeah, it should. Love you, Boone. Okay, so kind of getting back on the topic of Let's Playing and all that. So yeah, I've kind of just been dealing with some depression issues lately as I kind of just try to get back into college and deal with all the stress of all that. And just get into everything, and it's been kind of hard, guys. I mean, I understand. Look, I really get it. From a viewer's point of view, you just want content, and I completely understand that.
Fine by me.
I completely understand that you are just like, look, give us freaking content. That's all we want. That's all we care about. We don't care about your personal life. I understand that. I'm a viewer of a lot of people. I can completely understand that. But I want you to know that I am also still a person, and I struggle with things. And one reason why the Let's Play for the Noob's Guide to Dark Souls has been so delayed is because of the loss of footage that ended up happening. I don't know, this was a long time ago. I'm not trying to make excuses for it. I'm just saying this is kind of how I feel about it. And that loss of footage for me is really disheartening, and so I've had to kind of kick around a lot of different considerations. Like, okay, how am I going to get back to that point where I can record footage again? And everything like that. So, okay, here are all of our weapons. So I've kind of been kicking around a lot of ideas, just going with a level 1 character and just blowing through everything with as much skill as I can. But I actually started playing Dark Souls again the other day, when I hadn't played Dark Souls for a while. And I was just progressing through, I was just making a character like I would want to play. Strength, faith, and intelligence. And very little vitality, and also a lot of endurance. And then I realized, wait, I could just use this character. So I've been kind of been playing up to the point where the footage was killed. Now I just kind of have to go back and realize, okay, where did I stop? How far can I go with this before I have to start recording again? So this is just kind of me getting back into recording again. Stuff like that. I don't think we need Annabelle. The Assault Carbine, Ballistic Fists, Binoculars, Broad Machete. A lot of this you're not going to recognize if you're not used to the DLC, but by the way, the DLC is amazing. I love it. It is so good. So well done. Most of it is, in my opinion. I have a few issues with it. Sawed off. Service rifle is actually pretty good. Don't need that. No varmint and no weathered. Very cool. Okay, let's sleep. Alright. I really don't know what quest we're gonna start today, by the way. Nothing in the DLC. I'm thinking that's gonna come later on. That'll be a bit later. Well, what's the Mr. House quest? We have a lot of things to do. Okay, the Rex stuff. Wipe out the Brotherhood of Steel by destroying its underground bunker. Okay, so we're at this point. So I was working on all the companions before this to kind of get ready for this. Okay, cool. You can depend on me. Nah, we're not gonna do that. The reunion, don't need to do that. Major DeHardy has bounties available. Oh, okay, we were doing the bounties. Oh, okay. This is actually a really fun quest that I've done on the live stream several times. I love streaming New Vegas. It's so fun. Alright. Camp McCarran. So yeah, guys, I'm just saying, Dark Souls will be here soon. It'll all be here soon, I promise. We're just gonna keep moving forward. I'm thinking I'm going to try to upload as much as possible. I'm not gonna make any guarantees, but I'm gonna try to upload as much as possible. I also am, you guys have probably seen it, or I know you guys have seen it. I've also been uploading Left 4 Dead stuff, and that is a lot of fun. I love uploading Left 4 Dead stuff. It's a lot of fun to record.
This isn't a public relations office. If you're not here about a bounty, you can go pester the colonel.
I am here about a bounty. Got any more open bounties?
Damn right I do. Who do you think you can take down?
Oh, Violet.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other two. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother, and never leave her side.
I can handle the dogs. Where do I need to go?
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Alright, got it.
You've gone after the Fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
Sounds cool. Alright, let's go kill Violet. So I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this before during this Let's Play, but my character, since we're doing a Mr. House run, or even if we weren't, if you're doing Independent Vegas, I like the NCR. I think their politicians are stupid, but I also think they're a good social commentary on our politicians today. In America, by the way, I'm an American. But, I like the NCR. I like the soldiers, I like helping the people. And I like helping the people of New Vegas. So that's why I tend to help NCR a lot. Because I think they're really, really cool people. So that's just what I tend to do. So we're going to be doing a lot of NCR quests. A lot. And I know exactly how we're going to do Boone's Quest. I know exactly the things that we have to do because I've been playing this game a lot. I actually deleted a character that was almost maximum level. Complete accident. I saved over the file. I was so mad at myself. Yeah, that really sucks. So I've been I was rebuilding that character for a little while, but kind of lost wanting to play New Vegas. Stuff like that. Stuff like that's been going on for me. This armor just cannot last for much longer. Even though I know that sweet rocket kill really helped us out in killing Caesar and his men, or Caesar and his men. I've gotten out of the habit of calling him Caesar, calling him Caesar. I've been with the non-Kaiser Legion people for too long. Nice shot, Boone. Boone being overpowered as usual. Alright, let's do this. Drain microfusion. There we go. I'll always take the ammo. But yeah, I know exactly how we're going to get Boone's Quest done. And then we're going to move on to another companion. So I think what we'll do today is Boone's Quest. I think that sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Or maybe just kind of do this miscellaneous quest and then start Boone's Quest, because there's actually a lot of stuff to do. A lot of footage that you can do. I'm not sure how much I'm going to make into this episode. I'm thinking we're not going to upload episodes in parts so much anymore, unless I just feel like recording a ton. I think I'm going to try to record in one session and upload 45 minutes of stuff. And there are people outside my window. I don't know how well you guys can hear that, because I often find that when Let's Players, say, oh, noise is going on in the background. I hope you can't hear that. That edited out or just was never loud enough in the first place. What are you doing? I'm right here. Shoot at me, not Boone. Alright. Take a first aid box. See, I don't know how well you guys can hear that, but people were talking outside my open window. My window's open. I know I normally do not have my window open when I'm live streaming or recording, but it's hot in my room and I don't want well, circulation. Sorry. God, I missed this game. Yeah, we'll record some Dark Souls tonight. Oh, we leveled up too. Yeah, I wanted to get over here before the level up kicked in. Okay, what do we want to do? We're gonna ignore guns for a while. We have tons of that. Let's get up to max science. Then let's start going for medicine. Super important stuff. Medicine's going to be super useful later on in the game. For healing ourselves, making sure we get the max potential out of everything. And for medicine checks. Those are going to be very useful coming up as well. Oh, sorry about that. That was my microphone cord hitting my mic as I was checking down to look if I was muted. I got some fiends. No one's going to miss these fiends. Oh, and that's also Cook. Oh, cool. What weapons do we have? Let's bring out the service rifle. Alright, so we can bring in 2 bounties at the same time. Sweet. Oh, we can't destroy his head. Yeah, that's one thing that you guys might have forgotten since it's been so long. You can't destroy their heads. So if you're kind of following along with this as kind of a guide, don't destroy the bounties' heads. Basically, if there's any named fiend, be very careful. Wow, you are tough. Okay. That's what I say we go for. Oh, we don't have the rebar code. Let's go for plasma rifle. You need to die. Have that. Boone, of course, being overpowered as usual. Cook's head, flamer. This is the... I've probably spoken of this before, but this is the one problem I have with... Boone is unconscious. With AI in this game sometimes. I'm very individualistic. I enjoy having all the glory. It was my doing. I rose from, you know, whatever horrible thing happened, and I did it. You know, I overcame. In that sense, I'm very individualistic. It was all about me. It was all about my achievements. So I kind of have a problem with the AI in this game sometimes because they're too good, and I know I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty ever, and that would change if I were. But...
Ah, damn. That's gonna leave a stain.
I
didn't mean it. Don't kill me.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, shooter. Thank you. But yeah, I don't play this game for it to be hard. I play this game for the experience of playing it and enjoying it and just having a lot of fun. You know, because I think New Vegas is actually... I know I've said this before. I think New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time. Is it at the same level as my real favorite games of all time? BioShock, BioShock 2, and The Walking Dead? It's in no particular order, by the way. No, it's not. It's different. But I also think that there is a certain quality to this that it allows you to build your own story, which I know it's what an RPG is all about. But this especially does it with the various factions and everyone. It's crazy. I think it works really, really well. By the way, if you're wondering how I turn around to look at myself, you can either hold the middle mouse button if you're playing on this is if you're playing on PC, or hold F and you can just then move the mouse. F is probably easier because otherwise you're clicking down the middle mouse button and just spinning the mouse. Alright, so as you're moving into this area, I mean, you kind of want to be careful. The dogs can kind of swarm on you, but if you're high enough level, which you should be by the time you're doing this, heck, even level 10 you can do this. It's not that hard. Like, you can easily do this. Violet herself is not that hard. The worst thing that she has is that hunting rifle, which is being pretty annoying at the moment.
Eat this.
You can see Violetta, her main dog. She's gonna actually become important later. And then Violet's head. So one thing you're gonna want to do when you kill Violetta is take her brain. Now this is not gonna be like, you're gonna be like, what? What is that about? Why are you taking her brain? Don't worry, it's gonna become important later on. Just a little bit of a sequence break at this point because I just kind of, I don't know, I felt like doing this quest first. I was taking a drink of water. I haven't had a lot of water today. Alright, I can come to turn in 2 bounties, Mr. Krabby Dude. Cook, who you're not expecting, and Violet. Well, I'm not sure you're expecting me to come back from killing Violet. You're probably not. Let's go back to the pistol. Used up a lot of ammo there. Major DeHardy. I have news. Fiends are dead. Hi.
Got any more good news for me?
I do indeed. I want to claim a bounty.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You've made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that? Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours. Think you can take down another one of these scumbags? Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away.
I've already done it.
That's the best damn thing I've heard all day. Finally, somebody around here with some goddamn ambition. There's 2 psycho bastards left. Which one will it be?
Cook.
One thing I should tell you about Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal. He raped one of my snipers, and that makes this personal. Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on. Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's Little Buster. So he says, anyway. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'd still ask him about it. Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit.
Fair enough.
I think he's out in the yard, waiting to claim a couple bounties.
Got it. Want to claim a bounty? Come on, mouse. Stop freaking out on me. You're a wired mouse. I want to claim a bounty.
If that's true, that'd be the last of them. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead?
Unfortunately.
Fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. You've been one hell of a stroke of good luck, you know that?
Thanks.
Those 3 scumbags probably killed 20 NCR troopers. And you bring them down alone.
With Boone's help.
Wish I had a few grunts as good as you. Damn good working with you.
Awesome.
What is it?
Oh, I was hoping you'd have some interesting dialogue. That's okay. Alright, we're a little injured. What quest do we want to start? Oh, we will want to go... I don't know how much we've done yet. Ranger Station Alpha, Boulder City, Camp Golf, Bandit Brotherhood of Seal Bunker. I think Camp Forlorn Hope is somewhere in between here. I think. Or is that you? There, Cottonwood Cove. So I think you're somewhere there. First, is there a bed in here we can sleep in? Just to recover HP. Violet actually did a pretty good number on us. And also, I don't know how this video is going to turn out in terms of the fact that this is not full screen. Like, I've looked at the settings and everything. It's just impossible to make it full screen. So, I don't know if you're saying the 2 black bars, one at the top, one at the bottom. I certainly am, but if you're not, keep in mind I did look at the previous footage. If you're not, then awesome. I can just ignore them. It's not a big deal. I'm used to playing with them. But if so, I do apologize for them. Nothing I can do. Maybe go in and do a code, type in some sort of fancy code and get a fix, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Alright, walk into what I am hoping is Camp Forlorn Hope. I suppose that's a little ironic. But, whew. Yeah, we're not exactly to the point where, we're better than Boone. I think Boone and I are about equal plane. We're about an equal playing ground. I kind of handle the more medicine, science, speech, and he's a little more combat. But we're getting up there with the combat. We already have 88 gun skill, which is more than enough. I'm used to going base gun skill until I get everything else ready. Like, I'll max science, or in proper order, I suppose. I'll max speech, science, medicine, repair, and melee weapons before I even touch guns or energy weapons. Which for some speech checks I suppose makes things a little awkward, but it's not too big a deal. Not speech checks, but just checks in general, I meant. This is not Camp Forlorn Hope. I'm not sure where it is then. I have another idea where it is, but... yeah, this ain't it. Okay. Oh, what's that? Let's go check that out. That's a NCR guard tower. Or at least a guard tower, but it appears to be NCR. Might be coming up on another town I'm thinking of. Trying to think of the town and the name. Oh, the name of the town. Or this is actually Forlorn Hope. Okay, I had pretty good instincts on that one. Yay, good job, Iron. Good instincts. Alright. Yep, this is Camp Forlorn Hope.
I'm afraid you're not gonna find much help here.